Oh, I need to go to your page so I can share it, right?
Yes, you can go and visit on my page and you will be able to share it to wherever you want, whatever groups, pages I would say to share and tag any and everywhere. Hey, everybody, we're just welcoming you all in. You're fine. Welcome you all into our conversation as you all are getting the notifications that we are live. We are just talking to one another. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you are watching this now or on the replay. Hello to you. And yes, you, good evening. We are in our next day of shopping. Yes, I am so excited. I'm so excited. I have had the best time and we're only on day number 3. I'm elated about this. This is something that is a passion for me. This is definitely a love for me to be able to spotlight different businesses, organizations, authors, CEOs of all kinds, and to bring forth what they have been blessed to birth in the earth. I truly believe it, and you're going to hear me say it at least once every night that we are up here, that you are, these women, these men of God are the answer that someone is seeking, that right now they're sitting wondering, where can I get X, Y, and Z from? And you're the holder of X, Y, and Z. Let these businesses, these CEOs be a testament to you that is watching, that you possess the answer that someone is speaking. And there's no need for you to hold on to it, but it is for you to share it. I say it on my morning meetup. I have at least for the last couple of months, I know, if not more. The Bible tells us he gives seed to the sower, not the holder. And we have to realize that the seed that we sow is just not predicated on money, but it is encompassed in our time and in our talents. It is our responsibility to share our talents that God has given. So I am so excited, on the moon. If you have not heard me the first night, the second night, I am on the moon about this. And tonight I'm excited to have My Life Has Destiny, Eden's. Listen, Eden's pure. When I first wrote it at first, can I tell you, I was like, oh my God, are we getting ready to talk about personal, like, you catch what I'm saying? I was like, oh, this is great. Oh, we're going to go there. I did put it out there. So we're going to go. And it was you too. I said, oh, and it's the right one. It's the right one to talk about it. So I'm excited to have My Life as Destiny and Eden's Pure Pleasures this evening. Thank you all that have joined. Will you all do me a favor? Please make sure you all share. Don't just come on and keep this to yourself. Share this because someone that you may know, that you're connected to, that you're in relationship with, will come on and will be able to experience this and will find true pleasure in what is being shared on tonight. Quinn, why don't you tell everybody hey and tell them a little bit about you?
Hey, everybody. Well, y'all know me from My Life Has Destiny podcast. I am a podcast host along with my sister, Coco Fenton. I am the owner of My Life Has Destiny Ministries, which is a nonprofit organization that is geared towards helping veterans as well as dealing with domestic violence. We are advocates for domestic violence. Warriors is what I like to say. And I started Eden's Pure Pleasure because my grandson had some skin issues. He had eczema, and all of my products are made of pure oils, and they are geared towards problem skin areas. I have hair oils that are geared to help with skin hair issues. Maybe you're losing your hair, your edges. Y'all know we get them braids. So I have all kinds of good stuff that will help you out.
Just pointing it out.
Yes,
Just
ma'am.
see.
Yes, ma'am.
Just want to put that little circle right there.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think that's wonderful. So let me ask a quick question because of something you said, and I'm only going to do this, and you get yourself prepared to show us all of the things you have to talk to with us or share with us tonight. Um, when you said that the veterans and the domestic violence, what made you, and I'm not saying that they're two totally different spectrums, because they
Hmm.
fit under the category of people that need help. However,
Exactly.
in one essence, it is two different things. What made you go forth in being in that vein, that was the vein that God actually said, these two right here for you?
Okay. So when it came to the veterans, both of my daughters are veterans. I have a lot of veterans in my family. So my heart is to people that serve our country. They lack a lot of benefits, or I don't want to say they lack them, they don't know where to go to get them. So in this season, my goal is to help them out. We are researching grants and stuff like that because we want to be able to help with rent. Maybe they need furniture, clothing, food, whatever it is that they need. We are there to be of assistance or be a resource to tell them where to go. When it comes to domestic violence, I was a warrior of domestic violence. It was verbal, mental, spiritual, and the stress of it almost took me out of here. My uterus literally collapsed because my body deteriorated due to the stress. So I had to have an emergency hysterectomy, and I'm here because nobody but the Lord. So that's why we are geared toward those two areas. So our
Wow.
ministry was birthed out of pain.
So yeah, keep going on that part.
Okay,
Elaborate a
so
little bit on that. I know we're going in the right direction that we're
yes.
supposed to. Keep
So
going.
the ministry, it started as a woman's ministry, strictly to because towards domestic violence. It was birthed out of pain. It started in 2006. It started out of my pain. As I came out, the Lord told me to help others to come out, and I began to do that. I began to advocate for them. Um, and I became a resource. We would do different services. People were giving their life to the Lord. I've even housed people that just needed emergency shelter. So one of the goals is to start a safe house for domestic violence victims. Um, and prayerfully that will be done in the next couple of years because I am researching it. We are a 501c3 ministry, so we're looking around and trying to figure out where to go from here. So,
That's amazing. That's amazing. And I'm glad that
hey,
not
Coco.
that I wouldn't think you would any other way, not that I wouldn't think that you wouldn't share, but I'm glad that you did say that, because if we can just be honest, man, each night, let me tell you something. I'm just elated by what God is doing in this, because we've talked about shopping, but each night, especially starting from the first night, absolutely before Elder got off, she ministered
Hmm.
or shared about only believe. And then last night, there was someone that asked of us for prayer, and we just whoosh, it went from there. And I think this is just I I just love God. Anyway, so I'm saying that to say this is the timing where, when we say 'tis the season to be jolly, it is a hard time for a lot of people. And I think
Hmm.
that's so powerful that you were free to share that. Not that you wouldn't, but that you're in, that's just a testament to the free space that you are in your life, that
Yes.
you're able to share, and you're not just sharing it in a one-time occurrence, but you've allowed that to turn into your passion or your purpose for someone else. And someone listening to this, whether they ever acknowledge it out loud or not, and that's okay, because I understand, not in this instance, but they'll hear this, they'll see this, and they'll
Hmm.
realize that they can reach out to you. Because again, we came on here for one thing, but this is really what the testament means of to be the answer that someone
Hmm.
seeks. Someone needs that conversation, someone needs that resource, someone needs that help, that shoulder, that person that they can lean on. And I'm
Yep.
so glad that you shared that they can find that in you. Thank you for sharing that tonight. Thank you. You are free to
Thank
share
you.
anything else that goes with that, and whatever else goes with that, you are free to share.
You
The Lord.
know, one of the things you said is being free to share. When I came out of it, it was in 2009 when I got my first divorce. Um, I found out that my husband was a true pedophile. Um, and I kept my mouth shut for a long time because when I say I lost everything, I did not only lose my husband, but my pastor was my mother-in-law who compromised because before I left, I asked, would she still be my spiritual advisor? Although I was still going through the spiritual hurt, but that was all I knew in the 11 years that I was there. She was my pastor. But what I also realized is that I stayed too long because my pastor was actually her husband who had passed away a couple of years before I left. He was who I was getting my teaching from, but I felt obligated to stay after he was deceased because I was there so long. So I should have left when he left the earth, but I didn't. And I went through a lot of hurt. But I kept my mouth shut and I would not talk bad about her because my mentality has always been the Lord fights my battles
Right.
and this battle don't belong to me. So even after I left, when people would call me, I would be like, go to church. The Lord didn't tell you to leave. So you still need to stay. I'm not going to have your blood on my hands because the Lord moved me. That was my shift. It's not yours. I was like, I'm in a wilderness. I don't know where I'm going. And I would truly pray and ask the Lord where I need to go on each Sunday. So when he would tell me to go someplace, I would go. And then he planted me in a ministry for a year. And when he planted me in that ministry, um, Pastor Garner, he became a covering for me and he truly protected me. They would call, they would try to figure out where I am. I mean, but he covered me. So as long as you live a consecrated life and you truly pray and you ask God for a covering, where to go, he will do that. And that's why I thank God for you, Mama Kim. Because even in all that I have gone through, and when the Lord spoke to me about you mentoring me, and then He said, "She nurtures you. She is a mom to you." So that's where Mama K came from. And I know you be like all these kids, but you are a true a true spiritual mom, and we don't got to talk every day. But I truly thank God when we have our conversations, I could be open and upfront with you. I went to the ministry that I'm sitting under now because of you. I'm being obedient in this walk. I'm not perfect and I will still cut somebody, okay? Because Peter is here, okay? but
You're
but
not getting
I
confused.
I truly, truly love you. And in this walk, I gave a true yes in 2018, and I stand by my yes. And even in that yes, there has been ministers that tried to come and say you're confused. No, maybe if you would have came in 2017, if you would have came in 2018, but I know who I am now and I know
Right.
what God has given me now. And I know in this season where He is taking me. So you can't tell me I'm confused. And I know how to not receive everything in my spirit now in
Yes.
this season.
God.
So while she's praying, I'm sitting there like this. So now you got to change your confession or whatever you so-called praying because you're not in the vein in this season. So I say that to say, be careful when people are praying over you. Be careful when somebody go to lay hands, because I'm not letting anybody lay hands on me. Be careful what you receive in your spirit in this season. We're walking under an open heaven, and when I say God is opening doors, and you got to be careful of the circle that you keep. So this lady right here, listen, if y'all connected, stay connected, because this is my mama, and she might not claim me, but this is my mama.
I'll keep you. I'll keep you. I'll keep you. I keep
Don't
you
keep
asking
me.
God. You sure? You sure now? You know,
Uh-huh.
it's
And she be like,
positive
"Look,
though, right?
sweetheart, I get it. I'm not easily offended. Look, Coco, you know you got to keep me too because listen, she
Coco
get
said,
phone calls
Lord.
about me too because I act up on Facebook and they won't call me, but they will call Coco or they'll call people I'm connected to. I don't know why. What you scared of?
You
I'm
No,
just
I
saying.
get. Listen, the Bible said. Listen, you said something real good, but this is Bible. You know, people can make it opinionated all you want. No, this is facts. Bible says, "Lay no hand on a man suddenly. Lay no hand suddenly." You can't just be walking up on me wanting to touch me and lay hands on me. There is an order to everything. Bible
That's
tells
right.
us that God is a God of order, and there is an
Mhm.
order in everything that is concerning and pertaining to Him. Everything,
Mhm. That's
everything,
right.
there is
Mhm.
order. And so, if in any point, time, and space you feel that, and you can feel when something's out of order, you can feel when something's out of that's not in the timing of God or in
Mhm.
the realm or vein of God, you can feel it. Even when we
Mhm.
say how out of tune we are, we don't know His voice and we don't know this and that. No, we know more than we give ourselves credit for because we have some type of standard that we
Mhm.
believe is the indication of us knowing. But the truth is, just being a yielded vessel, having your ear hearken, having your soul availed, your spirit open, is enough for Him to be able to unction you. And in those times that you feel it, even if you cannot verbally articulate it, you can
Mhm.
feel it. And when I
That's right.
feel it and I know it's not God, then I have the right to say it's not God. I have a
That's
right.
right.
I have a right to say it's not God. Because the
Mhm.
thing is, if for nothing else, there are things that I choose, I have enough to contend with on my own than to
Mhm.
take on what I allowed you to deposit on me, especially
That's
when I'm
right.
in a vulnerable place. Now,
Mhm.
listen, you have some things here tonight that you want, you have pure pleasures. Listen, I'm telling y'all again, I'm giggling every time I say it. Because every time I say pure pleasure, I'm saying, I, I'm saying, but listen, I'm a whole person here. I'm a whole person here. Listen, I love being a lady. And there are
Yes.
parts of the ladies that I teach my daughter all the time. You need to learn your powers for good and for evil. We got them.
Yes.
So whenever I say pure pleasure, my mind, baby. So tell us what this is that you have. Tell us, you said that this was something that ignited out of what your grandson, my sweet sugars, was
That's right.
dealing with. Come on, talk to me. Tell
Yes.
me. I love him so much.
Yes. So, my grandson Zakai, he suffers with eczema. So I was tired of my daughter going out buying all this different stuff. So I was like, okay, let me research some stuff and I'm gonna make some body butters. And I made like oatmeal scrubs and stuff like that for him. So today I'm gonna show y'all some body butters. I have some massage oils. Um, I have some hair oils. Now we are about to go into some edible massage oils. I'm not there yet, but probably next week. Um,
Listen,
that's what. And
listen, I can't do it. But somebody needs to watch this. They need it.
yes,
Y'all
and
pray for me. In 2024, I must go get married because something must gonna be getting ready to happen.
and as of last night, I came up with some perfume sprays. So I am very
Ooh.
excited about the collection that I have. So
Yes, share it
I'm
all
gonna
with us,
start.
even the upcoming. Listen, y'all see her name on this. Y'all see her name. Let's link up because there are things to come. Share it all with us. That's
Yes,
what we are here for. I'm excited. Good evening to
yes,
everybody. Real quick before she says a good evening to everybody I didn't say hey to or that have joined. Good evening. Thank you all for sharing. Thank you all for tagging people. I love the fact that you all are sharing because even if you feel that's something I may not want, there's someone that you know that might need what she has. I don't have eczema, but listen, my son, his skin deals with certain things every now and again. My daughter, she even now has different things. And I know that where it may not be for me, I know it can be a blessing to them. Like in the same, you don't know, there's someone that you're connected to that might need to hear what she's about to share tonight. So I just want to tell you, I thank you for tagging and for sharing. You got it, Clint.
So this is our banana pudding, and it literally smells like banana pudding. As you can see, it's nicely whipped.
Let me
These
write
are
this down.
all natural oils, okay? And that's why
Wow.
I say it's geared towards dry skin. It's you don't necessarily have to have eczema. You're going to have that shine. I don't know if y'all can see my hands, but you only need a little bit. You don't need a whole lot. You're gonna have that shine once you use this. And some people in the audience already have it. If you have it, y'all can put a little testimony in here. But this is our banana pudding um body butter. Then I
Banana
have,
pudding. You said
yeah.
banana pudding body butter. Can you tell me how much these things are as you are sharing them, or unless you know of them, so I
So
can go ahead and put things up?
because y'all are on here, the banana pudding, if y'all do it through Cash App, and because y'all are watching, the banana pudding is 15 tonight. Okay. Um, the cocoa sensation, this is a scent I created. I don't know if y'all can see it. My camera is acting crazy. Okay, here it is. The cocoa sensation is the scent I created, and y'all see how it look, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It smells really good. It's like a baby powder with a hint of coconut, and it's a unisex. Um, Men love this. They love it. So this is 20 because y'all on
Okay.
here. If y'all go to my website, it's 25 up there, but it's 20 on tonight. Um, we have stress reliever. Y'all know a lot of people suffer with stress. This is my stress
Mm-hmm.
reliever. This, as you can see, they all looked whipped. Um, the stress reliever is a vanilla, two types of vanilla with a hint of eucalyptus. So I created
Oh
that scent also, and it smells so good.
my.
Um, then I have
How
the
much is
stress
that one?
reliever. The stress reliever is 20. Oh, I did the cocoa sensation. I have cherry. The cherry is, I want to say, 10. And
And this is a
then
cherry body butter.
yes, the cherry
Okay, and you
body
said
butter.
that's 10.
I have a lilac. The lilac is 10. Now we're
Lilac
gonna
body
move
butter.
into the massage oil. This massage oil I make myself. I call it pain no more. Every oil in
Wow.
here is geared to help you with pain. So if you suffer with anything in your body, like pain in your legs, you may suffer with edema, it will help. My daughter used to use this when she was pregnant. Her feet would swell up, swelling would go down. Coco uses it often. Some of the nurses at my job, they use it because they suffer with sciatic pain. So it will help with your pain if you use it. This is 25. I ain't gonna say what's in it because Facebook not gonna allow it, but
Well, inbox
it
her.
it does help. Okay. Um, Then we have the hair oil. The hair oil come in two sizes. I have a 2 ounce and a 4 ounce. And like I
Wow.
said, the hair oil comes, it helps with those problem areas. If you got bald spots anywhere, your hair is thinning out. Some of the customers that I have suffer with hypothyroidism and their hair thins out. So it's been helping to thicken their hair. There is some of the men that use it, they just, they got them receding hairlines and they've been struggling with those areas of growth, so they started using it, and the peach fuzz is coming in. One of Lena J, she has a hair salon. listen, y'all, as of today, this has gone in her hair salon because she started using it and her edges started growing in. So this is now
That's
in a hair
wonderful.
salon in Dinwiddie. So I'm excited about what the Lord is doing. Um,
Yes. How much is the hair oil?
the hair oil, the 2 ounces 35, the 3 ounce is 65. I meant the four
So the
ounce. It's
two
4
ounces,
ounce. It's
the 2 ounces,
35. The
how
four
much?
ounce 2 ounce is 35. 4 ounce is 65.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
I just
And so,
now.
just real quick, I
Hmm.
just want to pause real quick and ask a quick question on that. So,
Hmm.
you're saying that the hair oil, I like that when you said about the medical thing. Say that again now about the hyperthyroidism, because this is
So
not just hair oil, hey, because you did bad with your wigs and all that, but you're actually
right.
addressing even some medical things. That's what's really
Yes.
important. I wanted them to
Yes.
hear that part.
Yes. Because my thing is I work in the health field and I don't like medications. So I look for natural products that is going to help. Most of the time, I don't get sick, but my body will be in pain. So I use my own products. I'm not going to sell anything that I will not use. So I do research. My goal is to be a holistic nurse. I am in school for nursing now. So my goal is to be a holistic nurse. So I do research and I find out what oils benefit. So if you let me know what's going on or you need a specific product, a scrub, something like that, um, I have had people ask me about dark areas. My body butters will work towards that because doing the research, um, the oils that I use in here will help with those dark areas. And if you want a specific scent, I will custom make. It's $35 with a $15 deposit, but you would just have to inbox me for that. Uh,
So,
and
if I
Coco
can say
has
that,
a
so
comment.
you've been no, she was saying about researching. She was just acknowledging what you said, and that's what I was going to ask you to elaborate on. So, one of the things, just to kind of elaborate just a little bit for those that are listening. So, you are in a medical profession. So this is more than just another body butter or just another
Hmm.
whip scrub, or, because we have quite a few out there, and I take nothing away from anybody else's.
Hmm.
But yours is actually geared to benefits for the body beyond just oh, you smell nice or anything. These are things that are honing in to areas with a natural answer to what we
Yes,
may be experiencing as a problem in our body. That's great. What
exactly.
made you, what aside from the eczema thing, what else made you, because you could have just went and made some fragrances and went with it, but you've taken the time. Where's that depth coming from? And tell us about some of
Uh,
the successes, because I know people buy these.
right. Yes. I sell them a lot, especially to like nurses. Like I said, I work in the healthcare industry. One of my customers, I actually just gifted her the hair oil because she has a beautiful grain of hair. She's a patient in the facility that I work in, but her hair has broken off because it hasn't been taken care of. So I just gifted her the hair oil so she can start using it because it has broken so bad. And if her hair comes back with the thickness, um, by using the oil, it's going to benefit her. I want everything to be a benefit to your body. I don't want anything that's going to hinder you. So that's what I try to do. None of my product has alcohol in it. None of my product has sulfur in it. The hair oils don't have alcohol or sulfur. So everything is to benefit your body. Back in the day, if you got chicken pox or something like that, people use oatmeal. I'll use natural oatmeal in like my scrubs. I'm not advertising them today, but I do make them. I'll use oatmeal in my scrubs. I'll use oat milk in my butters, depending on what the person is looking for. So
That's wonderful. So
yes.
with the so you were saying hi, sweetheart. So you were saying like for the hair oils, it is for balding areas, receding hairlines, breakage. Listen, this is the time of season outside of just the things we've done to our hair that we really need it, because when the winter comes, one of the things that we don't take notice of is the shedding of our hair, especially in a time
Wow.
where there she is where there we're in a time where I mean, we call it protective styles, but honestly, the protective styles can hinder us more than just
Yes.
wearing our, and especially when you're in a season where the air quality and all of that can cause our hair to become brittle. This is a
Hmm.
perfect product. It's, I actually use a oil, but I know I'm gonna get that oil and give it a try, because I was telling my mom earlier today, I went to an event here. I was given an award, and one of the speakers was talking about the scientific as it pertains to our hair follicles, and she
Hmm.
was speaking on how many of us go out and buy these oils and things, and we never recognize the science behind it, and so we're disappointed in the results, not
Right.
knowing that we may not have purchased what we need, or we may actually have done such trauma to the area where hair will not restore. And
Hmm.
so it's important, and that's what I'm so impressed by the time and effort that you've taken, not just to create something, but this is truly a representation of a solution. So
Yes, definitely.
hair breakage, hair restoration, thinning areas, balding spots. My goodness,
Hmm.
have you had anybody give you any before and after pictures of the things that?
I have not as of yet, and I'm mad at myself because I didn't, but I've seen the people that use it and their hair is looking awesome. So, like I said, one of the girls, she suffered with the hypothyroidism when I first met her, and she was my first customer for my hair oil. When I first met her hair was really thin, but it was long. So she started using it for like 2 weeks and it just immediately started thickening up. And she was like, oh my God. She said, let me tell you something. I am a faithful customer now. Now I need you to make me a hair scrub. So she was like motivating me to go into different products concerning your hair. So I actually do a hair scrub too. It's not advertised here, but I do a hair scrub. So I do
So
a
what
foot
is the hair
scrub.
scrub about? I've never heard of a hair scrub. What is that about?
So it's almost like the body scrub and it has the brown sugar and stuff. And she takes a toothbrush and she just go through her hair to make sure all the dandruff and all that good stuff is out of it. And then she wash it, she condition it, and then she goes ahead and use the oil. So it's been a blessing to her. And she loves it. And she
Okay.
is actually buying more. Coco said
Okay.
hair scrubs are good for the scalp. So she's actually buying some for another person that suffered with hypothyroidism. And she said she doesn't really take care of her hair, but she was gonna hit me up for some more. So I'm just
So,
grateful
okay.
for the outcome. I use it in my hair.
So wait.
So
So
yes.
that is for the cleansing of the scalp.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So my mom, she's allergic to shea butter. Do any of
Okay.
your products contain, because that's the big thing now, that's what's good for the moisture, but what about people that may be allergic? Do you have
So
any alternatives, since you say you custom things? Tell me about
yes.
that.
If you are allergic to shea butter, and on my website, you can let me know. I will not put the shea butter in the product. I can customize it. I had one lady that does not like any fragrance in her oil, in her butters, but she loves the texture of it. She loves how it feels. So I made her one without fragrance because she is allergic to all of the fragrance. Her skin is
Okay,
really, um, yeah, really bad.
so
So
fragrance free, I get
so
it, so
it's fragrance
fragrance
free.
free.
Yes. So if you're
Gotcha.
allergic to shea butter, I can definitely make it with just like coconut oil or in the other oils that I use. You just let me know. So
Listen, we need them because the women won't talk about it. I'm not saying my mom, I'm only going to talk about me. I stay safe that way. But
hmm
we are getting in a season where these heels, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not talking about the heels you wear. I'm talking about the heel.
hmm
I'm talking about the heel on your body. The people don't want to
hmm
talk about it, but let's talk about them heels. Okay.
yes.
the
Mm-hmm.
Vaseline, Johnson and them, it's not
It's
always kicking it for some of
mm-mm.
these pantyhose. If you look at people, they those that do, because people act like pantyhose are not allowed anymore. For those of us that wear pantyhose, watch where they got runs at. They don't have
Mm-hmm.
runs in their legs. They got runs that start from their feet. There's
That's
a
right.
it's the feet is trying to tell you something. It's trying
That's
to
right.
testify that you need the scrub and the butter.
Mm-hmm.
Scrub and
That's what
butter.
it's
Scrub
called.
and butter. So
But if
scrub
you
and
need
butter.
the foot scrub, I got a foot scrub. Listen, yes, I use the natural stuff and there's Epsom salt in there. There's no alcohol in any product that I make because alcohol will really dry your skin out.
It
So
will
you
dry
got
you
to be
out.
careful with
Absolutely.
certain things that you put on your skin. So that's why I do all of my
So
research. Hmm.
hold
Go
on.
ahead.
You said so the foot scrub you
Hmm.
have it comes with Epsom salt. So that's wonderful because let me ask you something. So for someone that spends time on their feet, or
Hmm.
for those that just have those periods of where they have that fluid
Hmm.
back up, this is something that they can use
Yeah.
to help that to help to release that.
Hmm. Yes. Or even in between, like you get that in between dry skin calluses, you didn't make it to the get your pedicure done. There you go ahead, get that foot scrub them feet, and then rub it down with some butter, make it nice, soft, and shiny.
I
There you
love it.
go.
I love it. So
Yes.
so Coco happened to mention that with the body butter, it'll have you looking greased up like chicken. So let me ask though, because for some, and I'm gonna speak on me, I love to know that because I use a cocoa butter here. It's like a raw cocoa butter. I love it.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
one of the reasons why I love it so much is because when I initially put it on my skin, there is
Hmm.
definitely a shine,
Hmm.
but it does then go away so that it does not seem to be on my clothing, because
Hmm.
I'm not a fan of the over oily or the heavy. Is
Hmm.
that, and I know she might have been joking, haha, but I'm asking, what about your body butters and the oils? They're obviously they're moisturizing and enriched, but do they in time, subside to where you aren't looking greasy, where they're not heavy?
Yes. They will subside a little, not a whole lot, but they will subside a little. You'll
Okay.
know
So
that you
let's say I
still
put,
have something on.
okay, so let's say I take my shower tonight and I rub down. Do I have to put some back on in the morning, or am I gonna get up and I'm gonna still be nice and oily when I get up in the morning?
Cocoa. Well, I use it and I don't necessarily have to use it every single day, although I
That's
do
what I'm
because I work
asking.
in healthcare.
That's what
So
I'm asking.
I
That's
do because my
wonderful.
hands
And it
be
helps to
really
keep
rough.
the box in it.
She
Okay.
said you will not be ashy. But my hands, because I'm constantly washing my hands, I always I keep it on me because I use the hand sanitizer. It breaks your hand. It has alcohol in it. Um,
Absolutely.
so I try to use it as often as possible because it's bad. My hands be bad. And how
Okay.
am I
That's no,
selling
that's
this and
wonderful.
not using it? So
No, that's
yeah.
wonderful. That's something that we need to know. This is all valuable information, and it may seem like I'm poking fun, but I'm not, because all of these things, believe it or not, are things that we consider when we are
Mhm.
purchasing products, especially
Right.
lotions and oils. We are looking into what this will be like for my skin. Will this get on my? There's certain
Mhm.
deodorants. I only use one, but of that deodorant, all the variations of it, I use this one because I don't like the stuff on my clothing and all that. So that's wonderful. That's amazing. Okay, so you said that there are some products to come.
Well,
What about the
last
products to
night,
come?
how about, oh, wait a minute. Let's start with this one because I didn't go over the scent. This is our signature scent. It's called Pure Destiny. I created this scent and everybody say it smells like cake. But to me, to me, it's more of a subtle scent. It has a couple of different fragrances, but the oil that I use are natural oils also. because I don't want anything that's going to damage your skin. So this is our signature perfume. It's $35. We also have
And it's
one that
called, what is it called
is called
again?
Pure Destiny.
Pure Destiny.
Yes, and it comes out as a mist. And then we have for men our Cocoa Sensation. Hmm. And it smells really good. Like I said, it's like a baby powder with a hint of coconut. And then we have um our Cocoa Passion, which is for
Mm,
women. And
mm,
this is like a coconut scent. It's subtle, but it smells really, really good. So I created all three of
mm.
these scents. And it's been a blessing to me. Men love the Cocoa
Mm.
Sensation.
Listen, just hearing you say the names, just the just hearing the name, it's taking me into it. I mean, I can't even smell it, but it's almost like I feel like, oh, just I can. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Yes, I'm excited. Okay,
Yes,
continue.
yes. And what's coming is and it will probably be out in for Valentine's Day. Our edible massage oil is coming
I'm
soon.
not listening. Keep talking to them. I'm tuning out. Praise God.
So we will be coming out with some edible massage oils and also maybe some lubes. I am researching um concerning that too, because a lot of people use them. And listen, guys, this is business. Okay. um I don't necessarily use them, but so you won't be breaking out and all that stuff y'all talking about is hypoallergenic and y'all still breaking out. I want natural products for you. So I'm going to come out with the edible massage oil and the edible lube. So that's what's
Listen,
coming.
when my day comes,
When
hallelujah.
your day comes.
Thank you,
Yes.
God. But
Yes, yes,
listen,
yes.
it is ordered. So listen, let me ask. I mean, and I don't mind this. I had already said, as long as it don't get us censored, I want to talk about it, right? Because
Uh-huh.
we don't talk about things. We don't, we go out here and get these things like they not things we buy. But then we get
Right.
around us, and especially, and I'm gonna say us for a moment because we church ladies, and then we get around us
Hmm.
and we act all demure and stuff like, hello, hello. And while we're
Hello.
out here buying it from other places and we're not
Right.
certain that these things are true, here is
Hmm.
someone that we can take confidence in, that is doing the research, that is a medical professional, that is trying to establish something that can I just be honest, that your moment of pleasure is not a lifetime of pain. How about I say it like that?
That's right.
Because
That's
you get
right.
caught up in a moment of something, and then all of a sudden you're dealing with the after effects. So you're saying, so Coco mentioned it. So those for us are going to be like pH balanced and things like that are what you're looking
That's
for.
right. Yes. Yes, definitely. Because y'all know down there is really sensitive. So it's so important for us to know what we're using. You end up, y'all know BV is real, bacteria infections, and they smell horrible. So you gotta be careful when it comes to all this different stuff. Y'all be trying that honey and all that. No, we don't need to do all that. I will tell you that honey has Viagra in it. So if your person that you're with have health issues, you can end up causing that person to have a stroke. So be careful. Do your research on what you're purchasing from these stores. Okay. I'm just saying.
I appreciate you so much. I love that. That's what I'm talking about. This is
Yes,
what I was
mama.
hoping for. Yes, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yes.
So I can't wait. I got a conversation I'm having in the near future. My mom told me, when you have it, I'm logging off because I got something I want to talk about. And boom,
Yes.
this is the segue into it. Listen, I
Okay.
love this. I'm having so much fun.
Me
Oh, I know
too.
people are logging out, but listen, as people are, if you're on here and all that, this is what I'm so excited about this. I'm
Mhm.
overflowing. I don't even have the words. This is what I love, and I love everything that you have presented to us tonight. So, listen, can you please run it back one more time just so that everybody will know all of the things that you have you have to show us tonight, or that you just have available, period, from the custom to all of that, so that we can order, purchase, buy, shop.
Okay. So we're running it back. We have our Pure Destiny. That's a fragrance oil. It's a perfume. Smells so good. We have our Cocoa Sensation. This is unisex. Men love the scent. We have our Cocoa Passion. Ladies love this scent also. We have our body butters. We have different fragrances in the body butters. You can get them cocoa mango, cocoa sensation, cocoa passion. You can get a mango. You can get a cherry. I mean, it's in different fragrances. But like I said, these are geared to help with sensitive areas of your body also. We have our hair oils. Um, we have it in two sizes. We have the 2 ounce and the 4 ounce. And then we have our massage oil, which is geared towards pain. Ugh, here we go. It's geared towards pain to help get rid of some of that pain that you feel. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna say it's infused. That is a good word. It is infused. So there are benefits in infusing the massage oil. And that is also a natural product. It's from the earth. God gives herb bearing seeds for me. Okay. All right. There you go. It's from the earth. So that is our massage oil. And I have gotten great reviews concerning it. So, my sister down there, she uses all of my products. She has probably every last one of them because she's spoiled. And if you need stuff infused, just the FYI, I do that too. Um, so yes, I will do that.
That's wonderful because, I mean, for medicinal purposes, people actually need those for their joints and their pains. When one of the things that I'm dealing with, is my knee, on my knees, and
Hmm.
we were laughing about it, but the truth is, so I was looking at someone, and she was showing people how she can still, dance and drop low even with her knees. Kids, all these kids later, older later, she said, I still have it. And so she was doing a video, and she said, I couldn't show you where I was at. Let me go ahead and do this video so I can make y'all be quiet. So my
Hmm.
mom was teasing when we were laughing and joking. I said, yeah, I bet y'all could do that. She said, let me see you do it. I said, see right here, I can't. Because just the thought of it, my knee started burning. It started
Right.
burning. The thought, I ain't even tried nothing. The thought of it, my knee started inflamed. But that's something real. And again, like I said, because of the timing and season, when the cold weather and things, certain parts of us,
Hmm.
arthritis runs really bad in my family, especially I think about my aunt. And it sounds like you have products that are just not just something else for us to have on the counter, but this is
Right.
something that can be beneficial for our lives. And
Hmm.
I'm so excited about everything. I'm gonna tell you my order, but I'm gonna tell it offline.
Okay.
I don't got time for the saints. So listen, anything else you want to share? Even with the My Life is Destiny, are you all doing anything around the holiday season? I'm not saying that you're limited to just the holiday season, but I'm sure that you are doing something around the holiday season. Please share that with us.
So My Life Has Destiny is actually linking up with Lena J's Fashion. We are sponsoring 3 families for Christmas. Those of you that may want to help out, or if you want to help domestic violence shelter, we are partnered with Lena J. She's partnered with the domestic violence shelter, or the Veterans Closet. If you want to send any type of donation concerning that, you are more than welcome. It, like I said, it is 501(c)(3), so it is tax deductible. Um, with any donations that you give. So I am excited about where the Lord is taking us.
Excellent.
And with that
So
being
what are
said,
So how
Okay.
do we partner with that again with what you're doing? What are you all doing specifically? And how can we I didn't even put this thing up the whole time. I'm sorry. I've just been so enamored with everything. There we go. Every- So how do we okay, tell that again. I'm writing down my order. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, tell me how can we partner with that?
So
Yeah.
we are you can inbox me concerning partnering with Lena J. Um
Okay.
if you want to give any type of donation, you can cash at me and say it's towards
Okay.
the donation for Christmas, or because right now we're sponsoring three families, but we may sponsor more. So we're gonna see where that goes. But right now it's three families. And those families, one of them I think is a family of five, one of them is a
Wow.
family of four,
Wow.
and one of them I think she said she had like eight. So we are gonna do
A
whatever
family
it
of
is that
8.
we can. Hmm.
A family of 8.
Yes. So we're
Wow,
gonna do
wow.
what we can.
That's so amazing.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
amazing.
because
Okay, yeah,
we wanted to
definitely.
partner for Thanksgiving, but we didn't get a chance to. So we're definitely doing it for Christmas. So yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I'll let you know. I
Mhm.
want to, yeah, from KVM, a woman who knows, all of the entities. That would be great to be able to do that. Absolutely. Well, anything else that you want to share with us tonight, or share again, or remind us, especially with the initial piece that you were sharing about the My Life Has Destiny Ministries with the veterans and the domestic, for someone that may catch it now?
Well, I guess last words is just be careful who you're connected to in this season. Make sure you have the proper connections and stay with them. When it comes to anything that you're going through, counsel or someone to talk to that's not going to judge you is very important. I silenced myself for a long time when I went through my domestic violence. Nobody in my family knew what I was going through. When I left, my brother, he came and got me, but he didn't know what I was going through. He still does not know the extent. So, even in that,
Mm.
if you go through anything, don't harden your heart. Forgive, because forgiveness is for you. It's so important that you don't hold on to it, don't hold grudges, but get with somebody so that they can help you to move forward in your life. It's so important.
Mhm.
Silencing myself almost caused me a breakdown. So now I speak out, but I will never speak anything negative, because everything is a learning experience. You're either going to
Wow.
learn how not to treat somebody, you're going to learn who you are, you're going to learn what you're going to tolerate, you're going to learn how to set boundaries. It's so important, and you're going to get to know who you are through your go through. The Lord said it's going to be some long suffering, and all things
Mhm.
have a purpose. Unfortunately, I went through what I went through, but I don't regret anything. It birthed me into who I am, it birthed my ministry. So I'm grateful for the go through and the grow through. So that's what I
Mm,
have.
mm. Well, I am so glad that you decided to be a part. I love everything that you shared. I'm excited about all of it. I think everybody
Mhm.
could see that. I'm excited. I'm so very proud of you. And I
Mhm.
just know that this is going to take off and beyond.
Amen.
Some time ago when I was on Your Wealth podcast, there were just some things then that me and Coco had shared, and some things that the Lord released about you all's destiny and future. And it is just a blessing to be able to see those things come into fruition. God is faithful to his word. And it is a privilege to be able to sit in the seat to see what God is doing. And I'm so excited. So please always remember to keep my name on the roster and the roll in the support section, because I want it all. I want it all. I'm excited. Listen, I want even the things that Now for the anyway, I'm gonna put my order in privately. Thank you, Jesus. So listen, if there's something that she shared tonight that you all are interested in, you want to talk with her about, have that personalized experience. That's one of the things I love about each of these people, but especially I can speak for the first three that have already gone, and you'll get to see those that are to come. That these experiences are personal experiences. We can go anywhere, of course, but why not purchase from kingdom? Why not purchase from reputable? Why not purchase from someone that's going to give you that care and that personal that you deserve, and to give you
Amen.
that overall experience? And that is exactly what she will do. Mommy said your go through teaches you how to teach someone else how to treat you.
Amen. Oh,
Listen,
I love
let me tell you something. Linda always got some nuggets,
it.
but Linda
Amen.
refuses to open up her mouth.
I love
Don't
that.
get her on.
Yes.
She be around here having us up in the glory preaching. The first time I say, let's go live, she go mute. So don't even encourage her around here.
Oh,
Don't
I
even.
love it.
Deal with her. No,
Oh, Lord Jesus.
stay saying profound stuff. As soon as I say, let me put the camera up, she's like, I have nothing to say. So
That's me. I sit quiet too, Miss Linda.
don't talk to Linda. We can read your name as Carolyn, but you're gonna be Linda tonight. When they say, look here, Linda, that's who you are.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. Well, we love you. Thank you so much for being a part tonight. Thank you for sharing. Thank you all so much that have joined in tonight, that have been able to experience Eden's pure pleasures and My Life Has Destiny Ministries, the CEO, visionary, and founder, Ms. Quint Jones. We appreciate you. You always wonder why we haven't gone live together. There are about maybe a handful of times that I've been able to get my mom to go live with me. And I think the last time she went live with me was a couple years ago, when I think I did the Christmas. So for those of you all that are going to do the PJ party live, my PJ party live that I put up, you probably get the chance to glimpse at her then. But I think the last time I got her to talk was the first year that COVID hit, when I had to change my conference to virtual. The year I had Bishop Sam and Cora Jakes. Mom and I did a thing on the couch. And let me tell y'all something. If you watch it, when I say 5 minutes, and she whispered over to me, so that means I can get up now. I say, you can get up now. You blink and she was off that chair and gone as if she was never there. Superman ain't got nothing on her. Visible Man, woman, all of them, they ain't got nothing on Carolyn. So we're gonna see what the Lord say. Maybe 2024 she'll get more froggy.
I'm with her. I'm gonna sit back too. But Minister Tiff won't let me for some reason. She won't allow me to sit back. But I'm gonna sit
There's
back
no
and I'm gonna let
sitting
Coco
back.
do it all.
Listen, God did not put us in the to be on the team to be on the sidelines. Don't let the mascot have more play in the game than you as a player. There are some people, the mascot is getting more play in the game. We see the
Am I
mascot
being
more than
rebuked?
we see you. That's not their job.
I feel like I'm being rebuked right now.
Their job is to ignite us on the sidelines, shaking. They all out in the field. Ain't seen you run a play yet. Get out there. Let's go. Off the sidelines.
Look,
Listen, mama, somebody help me with these saints. Thank we getting off here. We love you all. Thank you all so much. We have fun on here. We have had so much fun these last 3 nights. I cannot wait to see what the rest of this has in store. We have had so much fun. I had so much fun tonight. I had
yes,
so
me
much,
too. Me
I had
too.
so
Me
much
too.
fun tonight. Thank you for being a part tonight. And I
Thank you
cannot
for
wait
having
to
me.
get my purchase. Thank you,
Yes.
Jesus. Yes. And listen, don't forget all the things that she shared, all the things to come. I am going to actually, in February of next year, I'm going to be doing something that I'm going to bring up with her to her that I want her to be a part of. While she was talking, my wheels were spinning. She already has to know that. So there's
Right.
something I'm going to do in February where I'm going to involve my doctor um, for what I had to deal with. And there's something that she said tonight. My wheels got to cracking of, the cranking, the smoke was coming from my ears while you were talking because of something I want to add to it to have her be a part of it. But our health is so important. Now is not my time to share, but it is coming. I pinned it to paper, and the audible will come there thereafter. But our health is so important, and I think that we forsake our bodies until they start to break down.
That's true.
We forsake some of the simplest things like dry skin, our
Mm-hmm.
scalp, making sure that it's clean. Washing your hair is more than just, oh, here. No, there should be a whole regimen and there should be an intentionality, even with washing your hair, with the
That's right.
things that you put on your skin as far as lotions and perfume. It shouldn't take us to have an allergic reaction or for what I call our bodies to break down before we
Mm-hmm.
take it seriously. This is like we say, we only have one life to live. Well,
That's
he's
right.
only given us one body with it, and we need to do the
Yeah.
best by our bodies. And so I
That's right.
appreciate you so much. And I pray that someone that catches this now on the replay will make sure that they're intentional about purchasing from you the
Mm-hmm.
next body butter, the next oil, the next scrub, the next massage, the next treatment, the next anything that you grab. I pray that it comes from Eden's pure pleasure. And I promise you,
Amen.
you'll be a lifetime customer. You'll be a lifetime client. And I just
Amen.
appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
You're
Yay.
welcome. So let us all, as we get off here, let's just send her a little bit of love her way, a little bit of a push for her to do as she's breaking forward into what God has given her to do to help to help better our lives. Let us just send
Mm.
some love. We send some love. I heart you. I send you lots of love. I love you. And there's nothing you can do
Amazing.
about it. So we appreciate you all. Thank you all so much for being on tonight. Thank you all so much for joining. We'll be back tomorrow evening with another spotlight. I'm excited about this, and I'm excited about this whole shopping season. I can't wait for all of my goodies to be under the tree that come from each of these businesses. And I thank you all so much again for sharing and for joining. God bless you all. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. I'm going. I have
Bye.
finals. I have to finish.
Night.
I've run this race thus far. I'm going to go finish. So good night, you all. Love you all
Good
so much. I'll
night.
see you all tomorrow morning for morning meetup. I'll see you all tomorrow evening for shopping. God bless you. Good night.